In our world, we are often faced with the feeling of lack of time. It seems that 24 hours a day is just not enough time to do everything. We get lost in the minutiae, forget the important things, and end the day feeling tired and unsatisfied. But what if I told you that you could change all that? The Stoics, the ancient philosophers, lived with limited resources and chaos, but made time for everything important. They knew the secrets of effective time management that are still relevant today. In this video, we will analyze 5 key principles of time management from the perspective of Stoicism and show how to apply them in everyday life. Part 1. Priorities. Choose the main thing. The first Stoic principle of time management is the ability to choose what's important. Seneca said, "If you don't know which harbor you're sailing toward, no wind will be a tailwind." Define your goals. Without clear goals, we squander our time and energy. Identify 3 key goals for the day that really matter. Example, Anna started her day with a long list of tasks, but didn't have time to accomplish even half of them. After realizing the importance of prioritizing, she started highlighting the 3 most important tasks. This helped her feel satisfied at the end of the day. Tip: every morning, write down the 3 priorities that will maximize your benefits or bring you closer to your long-term goals. Discard the non-essentials. Epictetus taught that in order to achieve a goal, you need to be able to say no to the superfluous. Example, Ivan was spending a lot of time on social media. After analyzing his time, he decided to limit their use and focus on more useful activities. Tip: make a list of the things you do on a daily basis and highlight those that can be eliminated or delegated. Part 2. Manage your time, not submit to it. The Stoics considered time to be the most valuable resource. Seneca said, "Men cherish their possessions, but do not cherish their time, though time is the only thing that is irreplaceable." Make a schedule. Example, Victor always felt that his day was slipping through his fingers. After implementing a schedule, he started to get more done and felt more organized. Tip: divide your day into blocks. For example, mornings are for complex tasks, afternoons are for socializing and meetings, and evenings are for rest and reflection. Know how to rest. The Stoics knew that productivity was impossible without rest. Example, Katya was burned out at work because she didn't give herself breaks. After implementing short breaks, she noticed that she was working faster and more efficiently. Tip: use the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes of rest. Part 3. Controlling distractions. Distractions are the enemies of productivity. Marcus Aurelius said, "Distract yourself from the unnecessary and focus on the essential." Create a work environment. Example, Alexei was constantly distracted by noise at home. He set aside a separate place to work and became more productive. Tip: remove anything that can distract you from your work area, smartphone, notifications, clutter. Learn to say no to distractions. Example, Maria was often distracted by her co-workers' requests. She learned to set boundaries and say no, saving her time. Tip: set silent hours for yourself when you are focused only on your tasks. Part 4. Do today what is important for tomorrow. The Stoics believed it was important to think about the future but act in the present. Preparing the day before. Example, Elena started planning the next day in the evening. This helped her start her morning faster and avoid unnecessary anxiety. Tip: set aside 10 minutes every evening to write down the tasks for tomorrow. Delegation and automation. Example, Dimitri was constantly complaining about lack of time. He learned to delegate routine tasks and began to devote more time to his projects. Tip: identify tasks that can be delegated or automated. For example, use task management apps. Part 5. Reflection and course correction. Epictetus said, "Every night ask yourself, have you done what is important?" Analyze the day. Example, Oleg began summarizing each day by asking himself 3 questions. What did I do well? What could I improve? What did I learn? This helped him to continually improve his time management techniques. Tip: before you go to bed, write down 3 accomplishments of the day and 1 lesson you learned. Flexibility in planning. Example, Natalia used to plan her day strictly, but was often frustrated by changes. She learned to leave room for contingencies. Tip: When making your schedule, leave 20% of your time free for force majeure. Final, your time is your greatest resource. The Stoics knew that managing your time meant managing your life. Effective time management isn't about having time to do everything. It's about focusing on what's important. Remember that your time is limited, but you are the one who decides how to use it. Start small, prioritize, remove distractions, plan ahead. And most importantly, don't forget to rest. Your future starts with you today.